Let's check in now with Chief Meteorologist Mark Nelson with a look at our forecast. We had some heavy rain today, but sunshine on the horizon, right?
You know, yeah, I don't want to bury the lead at all. It's funny because, Pete, you've both seen this over the last few years, where it's like, you know, we see a nice weather spell coming up, and we have to kind of back off and go, models are kind of backing off, and that doesn't look as good. Over the last 3 days, it's gone the opposite direction to where it's like, oh, it's getting better and better, and suddenly we've come to a point where it looks like the next week will be like early June weather.
Wow.
Ooh,
a high degree of
like
certainty
this turn of events.
Considering we've been in like April weather off and on for the last couple of weeks. Yeah, it's going to be quite a change coming up. We have dependably dry weather. I'm all excited about that. I got my gallon of paint stain I've been talking about for 2 weeks ready to go. So mid-50s right now. Look at that. We've got 2 batches of showers. One right through the middle of Portland, moving south, and another little area here around McMinnville. So let's go a little closer on this one coming through Portland. When you see the yellow, that's kind of moderate intensity. It looks pretty heavy right over Park Rose right now. Could be dropping hail right there, just kind of east I-84 there, just east of I-205. That's heading down towards Happy Valley. And this stuff not quite as intense, but, you know, some downpours coming across Highway 26 right around Cedar Mill area, Cedar Hills. And then this other area, this doesn't look quite as intense, but Dayton and McMinnville, you just saw that on our Stoller Family Estate camera a minute ago. But tonight, it'll be a cool one. Temperatures around 40. There is a frost advisory for the upper Hood River Valley, kind of a marginal frost. Of course, that's always an issue in spring with blossoming or blooming apples and pears, but it doesn't look like a hard freeze, so that's good. Now, lawn mowing forecast. Camilla told me that she put all the effort into this. She said it was exhausting today. Yeah, for the first time we can say dry, dry, dry. Now, I should point out, we got morning clouds tomorrow, so if you have to have you're like me, you really want the grass to be dry when you mow, I prefer that. It's afternoon. Same thing on Saturday, although the morning clouds won't be as thick Saturday. And then Sunday, probably drying much more quickly because it'll be warmer without the morning clouds. So the big change is we've got a warm and dry weekend. Temperatures going to the 70s. Remember, the average high this time of the year is 70. So it's only a little bit above normal. Rain, well, none in the lowlands. I really want to point this out, though. This is an important point here. In the Cascades, a little bit tomorrow, but more so Saturday, showers will pop up over the mountains both days. They just won't come down here into the valley. So if you're heading to government camp thinking you got a dry weekend, that is not the case. Saturday afternoon could even see a thunderstorm. That is a possibility up in the Cascades. Dry stretch, though, it's going to be the longest dry stretch since March. So you're in good shape. We think the next 6 days we can pretty much guarantee dry weather here in the lowlands through next Wednesday. This cold pocket of air that's going to bring a whole bunch of snow to the Rockies the next 2 days. That's moving a little farther east, and there are just no weather systems approaching. That keeps us, or brings our temperatures back up above average, low 70s. So you see the clouds tomorrow morning. Then in the afternoon, looks nice tomorrow. Notice a pop-up shower or two in the Cascades, not many. Then Saturday, some morning clouds here in the North Valley again and North Coast. And then look at Saturday afternoon, lots of showers popping up in the mountains and over the mountains of eastern Oregon. So just be aware of that. And Sunday looks mainly sunny. So your Friday forecast, things get better as the day goes on. I think we'll be totally sunny by afternoon. About 67 degrees, which is pretty close to normal. And then we go uphill from there. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, all in the mid-70s. Both Timbers and Thorns games look fine, of course. Tuesday, maybe some more morning clouds might cool us off a few degrees back to normal. And then we think we might be around 80 or so for the first time this season for a day or two, about Wednesday and Thursday. We'll talk more about what we might see beyond that time coming up.